USCIS warning. The biggest mistake immigrants make that delays their case. Introduction. The immigration waiting game, a broken system. Every year, thousands of immigrants apply for UVisas, T-visas, VAWA petitions, green cards, and other immigration benefits with hopes of securing a better future in the U.S. But instead of receiving decisions within a reasonable time, they find themselves trapped in a bureaucratic nightmare, waiting for years without progress. USCIS doesn't tell them what's happening. Lawyers offer little help except to say, just wait. And meanwhile, families remain separated, people lose jobs, and uncertainty takes over. But here's the ugly truth. The delays are not just due to high case volume or backlogs. The reality is that the immigration system is designed to keep cases stuck unless applicants take specific actions to push them forward. Many people think that once they submit their applications, USCIS will process them in order and give them a fair decision. That is completely false. USCIS operates under a priority system, meaning that cases that are not actively pushed forward are left stagnant, buried under thousands of newer applications. This guide will expose the biggest mistake that keeps immigrants stuck in processing delays, show you how USCIS intentionally slows cases down, and most importantly, explain how you can fight back and speed up your approval. Part 1. The number one mistake that causes immigration delays. If you want to get your immigration case approved faster, you must avoid this critical mistake: failing to keep your case active in the system. Most immigrants think that once they submit their case, USCIS will handle it from there. They assume it's just a matter of waiting patiently for their turn. That's the biggest mistake you can make. Why? Because USCIS does not process applications in the order they are received. Instead, they prioritize active cases where applicants are constantly checking in, making inquiries, and keeping their file visible. If you submit your application and never follow up, your case can sit for months or even years without movement. Part 2. How USCIS keeps your case stuck on purpose. You might be wondering, why would USCIS intentionally delay my case? The answer is simple. USCIS has limited resources, and they process cases strategically. They prioritize easy cases and push difficult cases aside. Here are the 3 main tactics USCIS uses to keep cases stuck indefinitely. Tactic number 1, the silent case strategy. Pushpin, you check your case status online. It still says pending. Pushpin, you call USCIS. They tell you to just wait. Pushpin, you ask for an update. They say, your case is in process. What they don't tell you is that cases that are not being actively followed up on are not a priority. The more you wait silently, the longer they will ignore your file. Tactic number 2, the RFE delay game. Pushpin, many people receive requests for evidence, RFEs, even when they've already submitted everything. Pushpin, USCIS often asks for unnecessary documents just to restart your processing time. Pushpin, once you respond to an RFE, your case goes back to the bottom of the queue. This is a legal loophole that allows USCIS to buy time without officially denying your case. Tactic number 3, the lost document excuse. Pushpin, you submitted all your paperwork months ago, but USCIS claims they never received them. Pushpin, they tell you to resend your documents, adding months to your wait time. Pushpin, this happens far more often than it should, and many immigrants fall for it. In reality, many documents are not lost. They are just being deliberately set aside. Part 3. How lawyers keep you stuck in the system. You might think that hiring an immigration lawyer will solve your delay problems. But the harsh truth is that many lawyers profit from long waits. Instead of fighting for you, many lawyers keep you in the system for years, forcing you to pay them for unnecessary updates and consultations. Here's how they do it. The just wait scam. Pushpin, instead of helping you push your case forward, many lawyers simply say, there's nothing we can do. Just wait. Pushpin, meanwhile, they charge you for follow-up consultations while doing nothing. The intentional delay trick. Pushpin, some lawyers intentionally submit incomplete applications, knowing that USCIS will ask for more information later. Pushpin, this forces you to pay more legal fees for unnecessary work. The fake no options lie. Pushpin many lawyers won't tell you about legal options like expedited requests, congressional assistance, or writ of mandamus lawsuits, because they want you to keep paying them for years. Police guard light if a lawyer tells you just wait, without offering solutions, fire them. Part 4. How to force USCIS to process your case faster. If you're tired of waiting, here's how to fight back and take control of your case. 1. Demand a case inquiry from USCIS. Pushpin call 1-800-375-5283 and request a Tier 2 officer. Pushpin if they tell you to wait. Demand a service request update. 2. Submit an online case inquiry. Pushpin go to egov.uscis.gov/e-request. Pushpin select case outside normal processing time. Pushpin this forces USCIS to review your file. 3. Contact your congressman or senator. Pushpin elected officials have the power to push USCIS to take action. Pushpin go to house.gov or senate.gov and submit a case assistance request. 4. File a writ of mandamus lawsuit. Pushpin if your case has been delayed for 5+ years, you can sue USCIS in federal court. Pushpin this forces USCIS to make a decision within 60 days. Police Garlight many lawyers hide this option because it solves your case too fast. Part 5. The secret USCIS loophole that forces faster processing. Rocket when you call USCIS, ask, Backend index pointing right, has my case been assigned to an adjudicator? If they say no, say, Backend index pointing right, I would like my case to be assigned to an adjudicator immediately. This forces them to move your case forward. Police Garlight most immigrants never ask this, but those who do get results. Final warning. Stop waiting, start fighting. If you do nothing, your case will remain stuck. USCIS isn't going to prioritize you unless you demand action. Lawyers won't tell you the truth because they profit from delays. Police Garlight, are you going to wait 5 more years? Or are you going to fight back today? Police Garlight. White heavy checkmark step 1. Call USCIS and request a Tier 2 officer. White heavy checkmark step 2. Submit a case inquiry online. White heavy checkmark step 3. Contact your congressman/senator for case intervention. White heavy checkmark step 4. If your case is severely delayed, file a mandamus lawsuit. Loudspeaker comment, fight back if you're ready to take control. Bell subscribe for more immigration secrets and updates. Rocket, it's time to stop waiting and start winning. Rocket.